Dr. Randeep Guleria, Dr. Subir Bandari, Dr. Iqbal Singh Chahal, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the trustees of Qimpro Foundation, a warm welcome to Qimpro Awards Ceremony 2021. This is our 31st. It should have been 32nd. We skipped last year owing to the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. We have bounced back in a very guarded way. I'm pleased to see several past awardees also in the room. Thank you for gracing the special evening. Qimpro Awards Ceremony is a celebration of individual excellence in quality, benchmark excellence. Our past awardees have enhanced the reputation of Qimpro Awards. Traditionally, we have focused on two categories. Qimpro Platinum Standard for a national statesman who has a bold quality vision for India, and the Qimpro Gold Standard for an organizational leader who has used quality best practices to deliver extraordinary results. Results in terms of customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, community satisfaction, and so on. Each of these two awards is presented in four categories: business, healthcare, education, and environment. That was until 2019, in the BC era, before COVID. Then the COVID-19 pandemic happened in 2020. It declared a third world war against humans. Life came to a 90% standstill. As a result, businesses were impacted. Educational institutions were shut. But the demand for healthcare institutions exploded. Consequently, healthcare professionals and staff worked the equivalent of 36 hours a day, doing parallel work to contain the spread of the pandemic, to save human lives. In this threatening and chaotic environment, frontline COVID warriors were born. Doctors, nurses, technicians, fearless and selfless, making India proud. Lakhs of them merit recognition. All this was firefighting. Treat the symptom and put the fire out. However, chaos needed some order. It required fire prevention. Treat the root cause and prevent the occurrence of future fires. For this, the scale of the pandemic problem had to be clearly defined. A strategy was needed to address the tiger hills that stood between us and zero COVID. Tiger hills such as immunization, vaccination, ICU beds, oxygen, and more. Tactical planning was also needed to contain and prevent the spread of COVID-19 in high-density slums. Operational planning was required to educate citizens on personal hygiene and locational cleanliness. All this effort required data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. COVID heroes emerged. Qimpro Foundation has zeroed in on 4 COVID heroes. Professor Dr. Balram Bhargava, Dr. Randeep Guleria, Dr. Sudhir Bhandari, and Dr. Iqbal Singh Chahal. Each COVID hero will be honored with a Qimpro medal. The highly coveted Qimpro medal is presented by the trustees of Qimpro Foundation to honor a benchmark leader for extraordinary achievements in a unique space. The Qimpro medal has been awarded only 4 times in the past 30 years. This year, it's being presented to 4 persons in a single year. 4 heroes. We are once again silent about Qimpro Platinum Standard and Gold Standard owing to the economic conditions. Qimpro Foundation is governed by distinguished trustees. I often wonder how such a heterogeneous group came together. Each is an independent thinker, each constructive in their concerns and recommendations. Please stand up as I call your name. Ms. Tarjani Vakil. Dr. Shakuntala Lulla. And Dr. K.K. Noria, who's on his way from Bangalore, should be arriving from the airport any minute. Dr. Adi Dastur, who is indisposed at the moment. Dr. Rajan Saxena. Dr. Ashok Agarwal. Ms. Roma Pereira. Ms. Neeta Luthria Rao, unable to attend. There's some medical emergency. Dr. Deepak Garg. Mr. Surendra Baliga. And myself. I also wish to introduce our steadfast patrons. Mr. N.H. Israni, who is unable to come owing to age. And Mr. Raja Pereira, who has been my mentor for this since 1993, making me take some very tough decisions. They have served as effective mentors. So let us now celebrate the achievement of the 4 awardees. They have 3 common qualities. Each is a proud citizen of India. Agreed? Each has principle-driven values. And each has a logical left brain coupled with a creative right brain, delivering breakthrough solutions for their respective challenges. They are effective problem solvers. The citations will expand on each one's unique contribution, nurturing excellence for a quality India. Once again, let's put our hands together for these professionals. Professor Balram Bhargav, Dr. Randeep Guleria, Dr. Sudhir Bhandari, and Dr. Iqbal Singh Chahal. Finally, the trustees and patrons of Qimpro Foundation acknowledge with deep gratitude the support for Qimpro Awards from our gold sponsors, Quantum AMC, Transcorp International, and Marico. We also wish to thank our support partners, Blue Sea and Hyperlink. Before I conclude, I wish to share that Qimpro Foundation has two social endeavors, one in education and the other in healthcare. With respect to education, we have the Qimpro Champions League. Our mission is to seed the principles of quality improvement and innovation in college students. Our focus is students from B grade campuses in smaller towns. QCL, Qimpro Champions League, has delivered employability for students and deployability for employers. Our goal is to transform 1 lakh students by 2022. The cost per student to Qimpro Foundation is 700 rupees. We need good leads. We need your support. In addition, with respect to healthcare, Qimpro Foundation and consortium of accredited healthcare organizations, better known as CAHO, have partnered to facilitate hospitals that wish to make a habit of continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is a key requirement for re-accreditation, be it NABH, NABL, or JCI. We need your support. With this, I conclude my address. Thank you for your kind attention. I now request Dr. Ashok Agarwal, trustee of Qimpro Foundation, to share his thoughts. Thank you.